Glück auf YouTube und herzlich willkommen zurück zu zu Half-Life 2 Episode 1 Kommentar der Entwickler. Kapitel 5 Exit 17. So, gut, so wie ich mir das gedacht habe. Also entweder habe ich im letzten Kapitel den Übergang zu Kapitel 5 vertrieft, weil der Ladepunkt ist nämlich dort, bevor wir diese Geleitmission machen müssen. Das, was ich im letzten Kapitel gesagt habe, das ersparen wir uns. Das lasse ich raus. Ich dachte jetzt, oh, schön, gehst du hier drauf, lädst hier Kapitel 5, Exit 17 und ich dachte, das spawnen wir jetzt, oder das spawn ich jetzt hier rein. Ja, interessanterweise ist hier auch gerade keine Kapitelüberschrift, allerdings war die auch dort vorne nicht. Also weiß ich gerade nicht, ob das ein Bug ist, dass Kapitel Exit 17 nicht angezeigt wird.
We needed a train station, but we didn't want something that was too similar to the one in Half-Life 2. We decided to give this station a more industrial look, to make it a place where trains were repaired and freight was offloaded. We included some Combine elements to help explain why the Strider can't fire through the various strategic barricades required by the game design.
Okay. Ja, gut. Das ist natürlich auch eine Möglichkeit, das Spiel nicht allzu repetitiv zu machen. Repetitiv?
We separate Alex from the player here to make the Strider battle a more intimate combat experience. While we generally want Alex to be useful to the player, bosses tend to require a specific combat style to beat, and we found that it usually doesn't make gameplay sense to keep her around. Plus, boss battles are the player's big hero moment, and having too much help dilutes a sense of individual accomplishment. Alex more or less sits out all the bosses.
Get fucked. Ow.
For this climactic battle, we created a new AI that makes the Strider a more interesting opponent. It has a snappier cannon attack, can better track the player's movements, and it now has the ability to target the environment in dangerous ways. For instance, its cannon fire can shove heavy shipping containers straight into the player.
Hatte da den aufgeladenen Schuss noch nicht in Half-Life 2? Ja, get fucked. Wow. Хорошо. Блядь.
This shipping container used to be accessible only after the player destroyed a padlock. Given the amount of stress during this part of the game, even a simple puzzle, in this case destroying the lock, would be completely missed by the player. In the end, we felt like the arena we had built for the player to fight the Strider was fun enough without this added element, so we removed it.
Okay. Get fucked. Achso, ich habe mir schon mal überlegt, was ich als nächstes Projekt mache. Es wird höchstwahrscheinlich Portal Stories Mel sein. Weil ich momentan sowieso voll in diesem Portal-Element bin. Get fucked. Ja. Hallo. Spasiba.
We often use goodies, such as this crate and the scanner battery around the corner, to guide players along a preset route. We want players to hit their marks during a battle without drawing attention to the fact that they're being subtly manipulated down a particular path.
Ja. I get fucked.
High in this fight, but we also realized that players would need some cover. Indestructible panels satisfied both those design goals. Effectively, they're time shelters. Players can hide behind the panels, but the Strider will target them until they're destroyed.
Fuck!
This gives the players brief periods of safety, during which they can plan their next move.
Oh! Sind also doch kaputt, boah. Ah! Get fucked! Piece of piss. Mistgräbel. Oder Mistgrübel. Hey, du hässliche Hackfresse. Get fucked.
We noticed during playtest testing that players were often too afraid of the Strider's weapons to stand in front of it and fire rockets. This was kind of a problem because rockets are virtually the only way to kill a Strider. To help players, we modified the Strider's AI so that a player launched rockets will significantly delay the Strider's attack. This battle of reflexes lets players guide their missiles in safety, as long as they get their shot off before the Strider.
Okay, ich habe mal wieder nichts mitgekriegt von dem Kommentar. Hey.
My new hero.
Thanks.
Oh, I don't believe it. I think we're actually gonna make it out of here. Quick now, let's get the train moving.
Along with Vistas, positive feedback from
Jump on
Alex
board,
is
I'm
one of our
right behind
primary
you.
means of rewarding players. In this case, Alex's excitement over the Strider's destruction adds a sense of closure to the battle, and gives players the satisfaction that someone witnessed and appreciated their heroics.
The train the player rides out of City 17 had two major design goals. It had to visually connect the end of Episode 1 to the beginning of Episode 2, and it also needed to address the functional gameplay requirements of the second episode. Using reference material we collected on European train cars from the 1980s, we built a basic version of the train that level designers could test. Once we got the thumbs up from them, we added textures and lots of little details. The result is basically a caboose, combined with rounder, more streamlined elements from a passenger car.
Apart from being a big visual payoff to the episode, there were several story requirements that this ending sequence needed to convey. It had to make it very clear that the Citadel was destroyed, that the Citadel pods had escaped, and it needed to imply that the data transmission beam was streaming out of the ruins. We discovered that Alex had to be mostly silent during the scene, or else players tended to look at her instead of all the chaos around them.
Ja, stimmt. Das war so eine Angewohnheit von mir, dass wenn ein NPC redet, ich den NPC anschaue.
Go! We did it, Gordon. Here we go. We did it, Gordon.
Sagtest du bereits. Just for fun. Achso, ja, gibt's wohl gar keinen abschließenden Kommentar zum Ende von Episode 1. Auch so gut. Ich lasse die Credits einfach nur durchlaufen, falls doch noch irgendwie am Ende einer was sabbelt. Das war nie. Mike Shapiro. Ach, okay. Barney und G-Man haben den gleichen Synchrosprecher. Wow. Valve. So. Wie sieht's aus? War's das? Obviously. Ach so, okay. Man muss auch das Spiel durchzocken, um die Kommentare freizuschalten. Das ist auch interessant. Töten Sie 5 Gegner mit demselben Energieball. Stimmt, das waren die 3 Achievements, die mir noch gefehlt haben hier bei Episode 1. Und das wird ja auch lustig, das Achievement Hunting. Oh Gott, da habe ich mal was aufgehalst. Ja, ja. Was soll's? Oh Gott, was soll's? Gut, alles klar. Dann sehen wir uns, denke ich, bei Portal Stories Mel wieder. Damit, so schön wie es auch ist, so sehr werde ich es hassen. Das ist nämlich noch einen ganzen Zacken schwieriger, wie Portal 1 oder Portal 2. Anyway. Naja, sehen wir mal. So, bis dahin. Macht's gut.